Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Psycho Gold Videos. I'm Psycho Gold. This is a video I didn't really want to make, and it's going to feel a bit disjointed, so apologies about that in advance, and if this isn't your thing, then no hard feelings, don't worry about it. I am not in a very good place right now in my life, and basically, some people have been asking me, will I do like a Q&A video at some point or something along those lines, and I had planned to do a video, maybe at 1,000 subscribers, be like, hey, leave some questions in the comment section of a video, and I'll get back to them. I still might, if that's something you guys would be interested in. I also want to open up a Discord server because several of you guys have said that, and I also want to open a Patreon because several of you guys have asked whether or not I have one, and I don't. And I'm not expecting everybody to jump on board on that. I myself have... Well, actually, no, I have positive feelings about Patreon. I just have mixed feelings about the way some people use it. Which is why I didn't really want to make this video, but I'm gonna make it because I'm gonna take a chance. And again, please don't berate me in the comment section if you don't like the content of this video. I can only apologize, but about 6 odd months ago, probably now, I actually moved away from home and moved in with my other half, which is great. That is not a complaint. That's about the only thing that's gone right in the last sort of 8 months, because as those of you who were here from very early on will know, that pretty much right as I started this channel's reaction history, I had to stop because we lost a family member, and I was also unemployed for pretty much that entire length of time that I was making most of these videos. I was unemployed when I had to leave and was no longer able to search for work because of everything that was going on down south, which is where I'm from, and there was so much drama and so much personal issues with family members that I really didn't want to bring that into YouTube or my personality, because this was kind of my escape. And you guys were amazing, and you still are amazing, because on the back of this video, we've surpassed 800 subscribers. Which is absolutely insane to think that I only really started doing this in November, really, and it's not the end of January yet, and we have 800 subscribers. Alright, it's close to the end of January, I know, but, there are people, I was one of them, who was doing content on YouTube who have been going for a long time, who aren't at 800 subscribers yet. They aren't at 500 subscribers yet. People have been leaving me really nice comments recently about the fact that the channel is growing quick, and I agree, it is growing quick. However, some people seem to think that I am well off, or I do this full time. I do not. In fact, that it couldn't be further from the truth. I am pretty much out of ideas and out of options when it comes to when it comes to money. I have a job, as most of you know. I started it a few weeks ago, but I then got a diagnosis for tendonitis in my foot, which, if you don't know what that is basically where gases build up in between tendons, and that causes pressure and swelling and all of the tendons wherever the tendonitis is. Mine is in my foot, unfortunately. And it makes it very, very painful, and because of where mine is positioned, the pain goes through my foot and my ankle whenever I put any weight on it, or whenever I take any weight off of it, which, as you can imagine, makes walking a bit difficult. It also makes filming these videos a bit difficult, which is why as somebody commented the other day, it seems like every time I do a reaction video I have a new injury to add to it. And I do, and any time you've heard me make a comment about my foot, it was actually this. I just didn't know it. The only way that it's going to get better is by resting it, and it can apparently take anywhere from up to 6 or 7, 8 weeks to fully recover, which I wasn't too worried about because, you know, I have a job. It's in IT, but I recently found out today that if I don't go back into work, that I won't have a job anymore, even though I've been signed off by the medical service here. Well, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, I can't really afford that, like, at all. I haven't been paid for the weeks that I have worked because of a mess up with the payroll department. And, yeah, I'm in trouble. And basically, I have decided that I'm going to be setting up my Discord and my Patreon earlier than I had intended to. And the Patreon page will be live today. It's not going to be finished, so I'll make that clear that it will be having more done to it, because it's been one of those things that I've been slowly thinking about how I can do it, because I don't want content to be cut off from you guys with a paywall. That's the one thing I'm not going to do. I might do videos that, you know, as I finish them, I'll put them straight on Patreon, but there won't be a guarantee, like, you'll see videos a week or 2 weeks in advance, because I don't make videos 2 weeks or a week in advance. I don't have the ability all the time at the moment. But I wouldn't mind, you know, I'd like to, the community that is built up on this channel, I would love for there to be a Discord area with you guys, and you could all have, you know, if you join the Patreon, you can have your pretty roles that everybody likes. And I would love to have, you know, Q&A sessions, and I'd like to make it so that, you know, people who do want to support the channel and do want to keep the channel alive, basically, I would like to, you know, take the opportunity to use Discord to chat with all of you. So even if you're not on Patreon, this is not like a Patreon only Discord, it will be open to everyone. But what I would like to do is to the people that that's not going to come out right, is it? Yeah, I have an idea that the people who... No. I would like for Discord to be featured heavily in the rewards process, i.e. the higher tiered people. I have no problem doing videos that, you know, are requested by patrons. I have no problem doing some specific content, but it wouldn't be a great deal of content because, again, I don't want to cut off from YouTube. That's not what I'm about. But I think it would be cool if, like, say, some of the higher tiers would give, like, options so that there would be a specific chat room for voice for those guys, and then if you're in that chat room, then I don't know, maybe every couple of weeks we all set a date and every one of us, including myself, gets in there and we just have a chat about whatever, anime, films, what's going on, and I think that would be really cool. And I'm pretty good at multitasking. Ask the people in the DB Geek Discord. I'm in there a fair amount, and I respond to your guys' comments on my channel as much as I can. That's why I make sure I go through and drop a love on the comments that I've read. So that way that you guys know that your comments aren't just randomly being dropped on a video. I do read them. I try to respond to as many as I can, given the time constraints, but yeah. I'm not one of those people that likes to be out of work. I'm not one of those people that likes to take time off. I don't know what else to really say. This is a really weird video, and I apologise for that. I did start off by telling you it would be. But I would very much like to take this channel further, but 800 subscribers is absolutely fantastic, but it is only 800 subscribers, and some people don't seem to quite understand that. You know, there are channels out there with 5,000-6,000 subscribers that are still struggling, and I will still be as well when I get to that stage. And yes, I said when, not if. It's gonna happen. We're gonna do it, all of us together. But in the meantime, I'm going to be opening the Patreon up early. I hadn't planned to do it this early in the channel's state. However, if there are people out there who have the ability to join in and help support the channel, then I will appreciate you guys forever, because right now I am really out of options in life. I've done everything that I can correctly, and yeah, it hasn't turned out the way that you think it will when you start with these great plans. This channel is about the only thing, and living with my other half, that has actually gone right, but I don't really feel like I'm helping anyone at the moment. You guys have left me comments as well saying that it's really entertaining to watch my videos and that it makes you feel good and you enjoy them. Well, I like reading all of these comments, and I love being involved in the Overlord lore discussions, and yes, those light novel videos will be on their way shortly, but you guys say that I'm the reason that, you know, you guys maybe are having a good video night, or you're having a happy 20 minutes, but I get happy when I read your guys' comments, because you're pretty much the only people at the moment where I don't feel like everything is just failing, because that's what life feels like at the moment. And I know that there are going to be people out there that can appreciate that, and I know that there are going to be people out there who are worse off than me, and that's why I tend to not let stuff like this get me down. But yeah, I mean, I'm not able to do that at the moment. I'm just really struggling and failing. So the crazy thing, though, is I know it's not going to happen, but it's something that somebody else pointed out, is that there's absolutely no reason why small channels like this one can't get support early, because there's 800 plus subscribers. I think at the time of recording there's 813. But if every single person gave $1, then that would be $813 right off the bat. And if that was to happen monthly for the next couple of months, I cannot tell you how much of a difference that would make to my ability to actually exist, for want of a better phrase. But it would also mean that not only would I not be so stressed, but obviously the channel could actually continue on as it is with daily content, because as it is, there isn't going to be a video tomorrow. I apologise about that. It's filmed, it's just not edited. In fact, most of this week's videos are filmed but not edited, because it's just, there's so much stressing me out at the moment outside of YouTube, that this has pretty much been my escape from it, and unfortunately I can't do that now. I've been given an ultimatum. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, and it's really crappy that we live in a world where people are so cold, and that they can't see the bigger picture or understand that loyalty, you can't, you know, the comment that I keep getting is that, oh, well, I'm new, so they don't know that you're a good person. And it's like, well, yeah, but I wanted the job, I pursued the job, and I beat out all the competition, and I have a big history of not being that sort of person. Isn't that what the whole point of references are, so that you know that? And if you want me to be loyal to you, well, where's the loyalty back? But I know that that's an argument that you're never going to win in the old school way of employment. That's why so many people seek out alternatives in this day and age, and it's why a lot of our generations get bad names, because we can see the hypocrisy and we're like, that's just wrong, dude. But anyway, enough of that before this video turns into a complete and utter rant. This is just a video to let you guys know what's going on with me at the moment, and to basically say apologies for the fact that there won't be a video tomorrow, and there may not be a video after that. There are videos being readied. Maybe I'll get the chance to edit it, and this video might be nullified, but I doubt it. I'm finding it really hard to, in the words of Virgil, stay motivated, but you guys are the reason that I do stay motivated, and that's why you've gotten the Overlord reactions from me so quick. It's why I've got Tokyo Ghoul and Yojo Senkai on the way. Apologies that they're all a bit dark. That probably isn't helping. Maybe I should try a lighter anime. But it's been good fun. I'm enjoying every single episode I film, and I enjoy that moment when I know an episode is going to go live, and almost immediately I start getting comments, which is hysterical, because there's no way you guys have watched it yet. But it makes me happy to know that people are just really happy to see a notification go off or a video pop up in the subscription list, and I thank you guys for just joining the channel. If you follow me on Twitter, then you'll get more up-to-date tweets of what I'm doing, and and I'll probably respond to you if you tweet at me. But yeah, for this exact moment in time, this video is really just me kind of venting, but kind of also just basically stating that if you like this channel, if you want to support its future, that is currently an option. At the moment, I really can't offer you anything more than my unbridled appreciation, but I will be turning it into a proper legit Patreon, and I will be opening a Discord, and I have so many plans for content that go beyond just reaction videos of anime, which I thoroughly love. That's always going to be a feature on this channel, and I'm never going to stop. But I would also like to do, you know, reviews, maybe some video essays, some retrospectives of things that I like, and there's also the gaming stuff I do. So I don't have a shortage of content or ideas. What I have currently is a shortage of time. And unfortunately, me and DB Geek talk about this quite often. The hours that it takes to get daily content out is a strain, and I don't have a problem with it, but because of where my work is, I now get up ridiculously early in the morning. So staying up ridiculously late at night isn't an option anymore, and that's really been an adjustment, which is one of the reasons why the videos took a brief pause when I first started. It wasn't that I didn't have any, it was just that I could never find the time to get them up. You got to edit them, you got to render them, you got to compress them, and then you got to upload them. While my computer's doing all of that, I can't do anything else. It doesn't have the... It probably does. I could record whilst it's compressing, but it takes up so much of my CPU that, yeah, I could do it, but I also don't want to get halfway through an episode and then everything just grinds to a halt, which has happened once, and that was not a good day. On top of all of that, there's the fact that every video I uploaded for a while was giving me copyright issues, but at the moment, fingers crossed, the editing that I do seems to compensate for that, but obviously I don't want to jinx the channel either, so we'll just have to see how we go. All in all, guys, I'm just happy that you guys are there and that you guys are listening, and just know that if you guys leave me comments, I always read them. If you guys want to chat, I'm always here, and soon there will be places where we can talk more directly, because I will be one of those people who will be in the Discord more than just a 5 minutes here and there. I'm often on Discord itself because I'm on so many servers under different names that's pretty much what I do when videos are rendering. I open up the Discords and just sit in them and read the chats, and I do chat as well. But if I had my own Discord with you guys there, that would be the perfect time to just jump in and say, yo, what's up? And I think that would be pretty cool. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Also, before I go, I have said this in a video that you guys haven't seen yet, but I want to get it out there. In my last couple of Overlord videos, there is a link in the description that takes you to my anime list, and I have one. So all the people who've been wondering, you know, what anime am I planning to watch, what anime am I watching currently, the answer is now online. You can tell whether or not you've gone to the correct place because it has the Psycho Gold video picture at the top of the page. It's not heavily customized or anything like that. It's purely for YouTube. There are a few anime I've put. I haven't gone into great detail about the anime that I've watched, but I have put Code Geass because many people keep recommending me that one, and that's one of the. Okay. So, a second ago I said that I haven't had a YouTube copyright issue for a minute. Well, as I've been recording this episode, Tokyo Ghoul episode 2 just went down. So, when I put this episode up, it will probably look... When I put this video up, it will probably look like this is the only video I put up today. I didn't. A couple of hundred people have already watched Tokyo Ghoul episode 2, and now you know why it took me so long to do episode 2, because Tokyo Ghoul, for some unbeknownst reason, is a pain in the ass. yay! And guess what? I've got a copyright strike from it as well. Oh, and I have to do copyright school again. Okay. Hey, it's Marvelous Ink again, which means I already know that this is going to take months to sort, so... No, I will not be continuing with Tokyo Ghoul. To preempt my next video, I'll just put it in this one. I'm going to go and... Really? It's 6 minute 14 to 7 minute 57 is the matched content bit. The whole fucking thing is the video. It ain't just 1 minute of it. Either match it properly or don't match it at all. Sorry about that. Anyway, I'm going to go counter this with my own counter notification, and then when they tell me that I'm wrong, and then I have to counter it again, and then I'm going to tell them that they'll have to take me to court, or stop sending me these notifications. They'll ignore that for the next 3 months, and then eventually they'll just let the video go, because they know that I'll win if it goes to court. So, on that bombshell, I'm going to end this video here, because now I'm irritable and even more annoyed, and giving up on life at the moment. If you guys would like to contribute to my Patreon, then I shall leave the link below in my descriptions of all my videos, but I'm not going to be pushing it with its own, video every couple of episodes like some people do. I will be making a separate video that won't be on the YouTube, but will eventually go on the Patreon page when I'm actually, happy about the fact that I've made a Patreon. So, let me know what you guys think about everything that I just said in the comment section below. I don't think you need to leave a like on this video, it's absolutely fine. Apologies, ladies and gentlemen, that Tokyo Ghoul Episode 2 has been taken down. I thought it was edited enough. I mean, it's been up there since... Well, it's been up for 4.5 hours, and the ID system hasn't tagged it. It's been tagged manually by Marvelous, who obviously have been watching my channel waiting to see if I do another video. So yeah. I will leave you guys to it, and I hope you guys have a good evening. Hopefully you guys will hear from me soon. Like I said, follow me on Twitter. If you guys want any kind of updates, just send me a tweet, dudes. But until then, I am still Psycho Gold, and I will still see you in my next video, whenever that will be. Until then, dudes, Psycho Gold, out.